So today's punishment number 2. I'm gonna eat 100 Sour Patch Kids. And so I've got 2 bags here. Hello, Michael. It's Tuesday, November 4th, and it's election day. Oh, and I'm 182.6 pounds. But overall, it was a pretty exciting day. I had a lot of class, and I voted. There was no line. The place where I vote is actually, it's a school that's at the end of my street, so it's like 4 houses down from my voting location, which is wonderful. Now, I was talking about favorites this week, and you had a note on favorites, and I think, I feel what you're saying. I know it's hard to pin down, you know, what the 1 or 2 things, especially when it comes to things that are creative, like we're talking movies and music and these kinds of things, because it's someone's creative expression, and you can provide criticism about the technique, the execution, but really the vision. It's hard to critique, hard to pick one and say, okay, this is my favorite. And so I definitely understand where you're coming from, although I think that in a practical kind of situation, it's important to be able to vocalize, like, these are like the top 5 movies that I'm into. Maybe right now, maybe it's just what I'm in the mood for right now. Like right now, I'm really into Alfred Hitchcock, and so his movies, or as a director, he's kind of up there on top of my list right now. You know, everyone knows Hitchcock, and Hitchcock's wonderful, but I'll throw out Ralph Bakshi because not as many people know of him, especially in our generation, and so I think that's a better conversation topic to throw out more obscure names, even though he may not be my favorite director or the best director. It's, you know, it's just conversation. It's just for, you know, I'm just picking them, and they're on my list, and it doesn't mean that it's, you know, it's always changing, but we can still enjoy all of the things that we watch or listen to or whatever, and take them in and reflect on them and learn something from them, and then move on to the next wonderful thing and shake up our favorites list again. But of course, I just hit my camera. This is only dealing with creative kinds of works and doesn't really include things like my favorite hard drive company, my favorite DVX camera battery, my favorite cup. But you see, these things, picked as favorites because there's a practical use, and it's like made out of unbreakable plastic, and it's just a wonderful cup, and so the functionality of it makes it stick out as a favorite. Seagate, a good hard drive company. That battery lasts longer than any of the other DVX batteries that I have. So it's my favorite one. Do you feel me? There's a very quantitative way, a very objective way by which we can evaluate these items, and so we can say, well, this one's my favorite, that one's my favorite. It's easy to do, it doesn't offend anyone, and it doesn't destroy anyone's sense of creativity. I don't know. Anyways, makes me never want to break a Vlogramen rule ever again. Alright, done. It's all in my stomach. Hopefully it stays. And have a nice evening.